Welcome to the Board Business Channel. We are headed to Taiwan today for a company called Sunny Hills.
Sunny Hills.
They make pineapple cakes.
Yes, they do.
And they're kind of a global phenomenon.
That's right.
So this whole series, is thanks to Steve, Executive Director of the Arizona Taiwan office. And he's been so great at kind of showing us some of the amazing companies in Taiwan that maybe deserve a little bit more of a spotlight here in the U.S.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sunny Hills is a perfect example.
So imagine this, right?
Yeah.
You're in a beautiful wooden building.
Okay.
Designed by a world-famous architect.
Oh, wow.
And you're sipping on some delicious oolong tea.
I like where this is going.
And then you bite into this incredible pineapple cake.
Sounds like a dream.
That's the Sunny Hills experience.
That's amazing. And it's so much more than just a bakery, right? Sunny Hills is a brand that's built on passion and innovation and this deep connection to Taiwanese agriculture.
Yeah, let's talk about the founder, Michael Hsu.
Michael.
He actually left a super successful career in tech to go back to Taiwan and help his brother and some local farmers.
Wow, that's a big change.
So it kind of shows you what Sunny Hills is all about right from the start.
Absolutely. It shows their commitment to community, to making a positive impact and really supporting local farmers.
And get this, when he told his friends he was going to make pineapple cakes, they were like, pineapple cakes? Really?
I can imagine they were a little bit surprised.
But he had this vision, He wanted to build a brand that was about more than just the product.
Well, and that's where their brand spectrum philosophy comes in. It's about creating an experience, a feeling alongside those delicious cakes.
Right, so it's not just about what you're tasting.
Exactly. It's about how they make you feel.
So you walk into a Sunny Hills store.
Okay.
You're greeted with a cup of oolong tea and a slice of pineapple cake.
I mean, who wouldn't love that?
And it's all about that Taiwanese hospitality.
It's so welcoming. It makes you feel like you're part of something special.
It really is a taste of Taiwanese paradise.
And you know what? That experience translates into amazing word-of-mouth marketing.
Right, because everyone who goes there becomes a Sunny Hills fan.
Exactly. Every customer becomes a brand ambassador.
It's true. And they've got these amazing stores all over the world now.
Oh, yeah.
Their Tokyo store.
Okay.
It's designed by Kingo Kuma.
The famous architect.
Yeah, and it's built entirely of wood.
Wow.
Like 150 cypress trees.
That's incredible.
It's designed to last for centuries.
That's amazing. It really speaks to their commitment to sustainability and, having that long-term vision.
And they even have a special Japanese edition pineapple cake.
Oh, really?
Just for the Japanese market.
So they're really good at adapting to different cultures.
They are. And Michael Hsu himself has said, I want to help farmers.
That's fantastic.
It's clear that, she's driven by something bigger than just profits.
He really wants to make a difference.
Sunny Hills, they're not just a food company.
Right.
They're a farm enterprise.
It's about the whole ecosystem.
They're creating this whole system that benefits everyone involved.
That's a really powerful idea.
And they've been through a lot. They faced the COVID-19 pandemic like everyone else.
Yeah, how did they handle that?
Well, Michael Hsu focused on keeping his employees motivated.
Okay.
And empowered during that time.
Yeah, that's so important during a crisis.
And they set this crazy ambitious goal.
What was it?
They wanted to increase their mooncake sales by 140%.
On cakes.
Yeah, for the Mid-Autumn Festival.
Oh, wow. That's a huge jump.
It is. And Michael Hsu, he used this analogy.
Okay.
He said that a crisis is like a short-lived happiness for a man.
Short-lived happiness.
Yeah, because it leads to immense personal growth.
I like that perspective.
So that's Michael Hsu and Sunny Hills.
It's really inspiring to see a company that's so committed to its values and its mission.
They've really shown what's possible when you combine passion, innovation, and a deep commitment to quality.
Absolutely. And they've achieved incredible success while doing it.
But let's dive into the business side of things a little bit more after a quick break.
Sounds good. I'm ready to learn more about their strategies. We were talking about Michael Hsu's background in tech.
Yeah.
He really brought that experience to Sunny Hills.
In what way?
Well, he's all about using data and making things efficient.
Interesting.
Like he applied the principles of Silicon Valley to pineapple cakes.
Okay, so give me an example.
Well, he focused on building a strong online presence, for one.
Makes sense.
And using data to really figure out what customers wanted.
Sorry.
And then making sure their whole operation ran super smoothly.
So that tech background really came in handy.
It definitely did. And, they're not afraid to try new things.
Yeah, speaking of new things, what about that forbidden brand they have?
Oh, yeah, with the durian fruit.
Yeah, that stuff's pretty intense.
It is durians, that fruit that people either love or hate.
Oh, I've heard about it.
It has a very strong smell. Some say it's like stinky socks.
Really?
Yeah, and it's actually banned from public transport in some places.
Wow, that's serious.
But Sunny Hills saw an opportunity.
So they're selling forbidden fruit.
Basically, they partnered with farmers in Malaysia where durian is super popular.
Okay.
And they built a whole brand around it.
That's interesting.
It's definitely risky.
Yeah.
But it also creates this like air of mystery and excitement.
It's like dare to try it.
Exactly. And it's been really successful. They've tapped into a whole new market.
So we've got the tech-savvy approach,
Mm-hmm.
the data-driven decisions, and a willingness to take risks.
Mm-hmm.
What else makes Sunny Hills so successful?
Well, you can't forget about the basics quality.
The pineapple cakes.
Yeah, they are super picky about their ingredients.
Where do they get their pineapples?
They come straight from local farmers in Taiwan,
Okay.
and they don't use any artificial flavors or preservatives.
That's good to know.
Yeah, that commitment to quality is a big part of their brand.
Right. People know they're getting the real deal.
Exactly. And then you combine that with that whole experience they create.
The tea ceremony, the beautiful stores.
It's not just about the cake, it's about the memory.
A taste of Taiwan.
And people are willing to pay for that.
They are. But growing a business this big can't be easy.
You're right, there are always challenges.
Like what?
Well, one of the biggest ones for Sunny Hills is maintaining that level of quality as they expand.
Yeah. How do you make sure every pineapple cake in every store tastes the same?
It's tough, but that's where Michael Hsu's tech background comes in again.
Oh, okay.
He's invested a lot in technology and training.
To standardize the process.
Exactly. They've got super precise machines and strict quality control.
So they've found a way to make sure every cake is perfect.
They're trying their best. But even with all the tech, it still comes down to people.
The bakers.
Yeah, Sunny Hills is really good at training their employees.
To make sure everyone's on the same page.
Exactly. They want every employee to feel like they're part of something special.
Like ambassadors for Taiwanese culture.
I love that. So we've got the quality, the innovation, the technology, and the people.
What's next for Sunny Hills?
Well, they've already conquered the pineapple cake world, so what's left?
World domination.
Maybe. But seriously, I think we'll see them expand their product line.
Oh, like what?
Maybe branch out into other areas of Taiwanese cuisine.
Ooh, Sunny Hills mochi.
There you go.
Sunny Hills bubble tea.
Now you're talking.
I think they could do it.
They're not afraid to experiment.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
And they'll do it with that same attention to quality.
absolutely. They're a brand built on excellence.
So we've talked about their humble beginnings, their smart business strategies, and their commitment to quality.
And to community.
But what about the man behind it all, Michael Hsu?
Yeah, what makes him tick?
What an interesting guy, right? To leave a successful tech career and just go make pineapple cakes?
Yeah, that's not something you see every day.
So, I've heard that he's always been driven by this desire to make a difference.
That seems to be a common thread with a lot of successful entrepreneurs.
Right. He's not just motivated by money. He wants to make a positive impact.
And you can really see that with Sunny Hills.
He's helped farmers and created jobs and shared Taiwanese culture with the world.
That's a pretty impressive legacy.
But I'm curious what drives him personally.
Well, you know that analogy he used about a crisis being like a short-lived happiness?
Yeah, because it leads to growth.
I think that really sums up his mindset.
He sees challenges as opportunities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He embraces them instead of shying away.
And that kind of attitude is contagious.
It really is. It inspires his employees, his partners, even his customers.
People want to be around that kind of energy.
Absolutely. So speaking of challenges, let's talk about the pandemic.
Yeah. How did Sunny Hills handle that?
Well, a lot of businesses struggled, but Sunny Hills seemed to come out even stronger.
It's true. They did a great job.
I think a lot of it comes down to Michael Hsu's leadership.
How so?
Well, instead of panicking, he saw it as a chance to innovate.
To adapt.
Exactly. Remember that goal to increase their mooncake sales by 140%?
Yeah, that was ambitious.
It was, but it was also a way to challenge his team to give them something to focus on.
It was like a rallying cry.
And it worked. They exceeded their goal.
It's really inspiring.
It shows what's possible with the right mindset and the right leadership.
So to wrap things up, Sunny Hills is an incredible company with a powerful story.
They've taught us a lot about building a brand, connecting with people, and staying true to your values.
They've proven that you can be successful while making a positive impact on the world.
And they've done it all with pineapple cakes.
It's amazing what a little cake can do. A big thank you to Steve at the Arizona Taiwan office for introducing us to Sunny Hills.
Thanks, Steve.
And thanks to all of you for listening to the Board Business Channel.
We'll see you next time.
Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications.